Time to start our last spot of the day. Aloha, good afternoon. And we just finished up our 8th movement of the day. We came in at 3:30. Seems to be the theme lately. We make our way over to Alpha 16, stall 20. Yeah, we came in, we picked up a load of pasta from the terminal 3:30 this morning and took it out to the big grocery store distribution warehouse. Put it on Dock 31. Bobtailed back to our terminal. Hooked up to a load of packaging material and took that out to a soy sauce distribution warehouse. Stood by, offloaded, then brought the empty back here to the shipping terminal. Ran next door to the other shipping terminal, picked up a full load of new garage roll-up doors, going down to the new Coca-Cola factory that they're building in the Campbell industrial area. Got that spotted and then went back to the big grocery store distribution warehouse, which is a couple blocks away. Picked up the OS&D from the pasta. There were like 30 cases that were either open or damaged or something. We're not on the PO, so we got that picked up, took it back to our warehouse, got it checked in, and then brought the empty container back here to this terminal. At which point we hooked up to a full 40-foot flat rack full of finished lumber, took that out to the Campbell industrial area, stood by, offloaded, and now we just brought that empty flat rack back here to the shipping terminal. So now it's time to hook up to a load of green coffee. Alpha 16, stall 12. 16, stall 20. This is Alpha 16, now we need stall 20. Let's check the container number. 842885, that's the one. And it's on a genset chassis. There you go. It's always something. So there's another chassis right next to it. I don't know why they didn't put it on that one. So let's go pre-trip this chassis. is our container, but it's on a chassis with a generator. And they're not going to let this container go out with a chassis, a genset chassis. They're going to want us to flip it, so we'll just go ahead and do it now. To the fence line, talk to a yard supervisor, give him the container number and its location, tell him that it's on a genset chassis. Then they'll send a hustler over, he'll pick it up, bring it over to the loader, which you can see the distance over there. Brakes, yes. He'll take it off that chassis and then we'll pull up and he'll put it on the chassis that we're hooked up to. Easy peasy. It's not really any extra work per se, but it is extra time. That's it. Container number is 842885. Location is Alpha 16, stall 20. Dry container on a genset chassis. Alright. There goes the hustler. And he'll bring it back and we'll get it hooked up to it. There he comes. That didn't even take 5 minutes. So the rule in this terminal is if you flip a container, you have to let them lock the pins down. Now, if you're doing a circle check and the pins aren't locked, you can go ahead and lock it if it's in a stall. But once you take it out of a stall, all the work has to be done by stevedores inside the terminal here. So we're going to go over to the pin locker and they're going to lock it down for me. And they're right next to where we did the flip. Feels heavy. "24 years, it's the first number I've been able to remember."
I remember because your face and my old ID number that I used to have working as a stevedore here.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I know, I remember I associate your face with
You know.
my old ID number.
All right. £47,000 of green coffee. That's a lot of coffee. Tons and tons and tons. I don't know if you're a coffee drinker, but I am. I love coffee. Drink way too much of it. Probably like 4 and 6 cups a day. $2.05. Hello, liebe Matze with Europe. want some this green coffee you guys roasted. How long before you need another order? You know, because I thought it was over 20 tons of coffee. That should last a while, right? They say they get an order like once a month, but they do a lot of other restaurant supplies, anything that revolves around, you know, coffee shop type stuff. Hot chocolates, cereals, teas, sugars, creamers, all that good stuff. Well, DOT scale did not open up today, even though we did have the big ship of the week here. Under the impression that they were going to move the scale house to this location once the new terminal opens up. So maybe they're doing some type of prep work for that. Don't know. It's a mystery. So from here to there, it's about 24 miles, 23 maybe. This will be the 5th time we do it today. Out to the Campbell Industrial Area. We're more than likely going to spot this, and then we'll check in with dispatch and maybe get an empty to come back, and that'll be it for the day. Hopefully. Yeah, making our way out to the Campbell Industrial Area. So it's 2:30, half an hour later, and just making our way to the end of the H1 freeway here. Down into mile/hour day and well over 200 miles driven. I'm okay if I got music on, because I'll sing. I can't sing, but I'll sing. It really wakes me up. But we're not going to do that with the camera. So yeah, we made our way into the heart of Kapolei Commons, the downtown of Kapolei. okay to put this container alongside the other container, because if I do that, it's going to be stuck. We'll go in there and figure out what's going on. water delivery truck pulled right into the spot that the other truck pulled out of. Close, but it was already too close. Tailing at your yeah, we got here at 240 and tray sign. Yes, sir. 10-4. Community list. It's medical products, medical distributor, medical supplies. About a mile away. Our drive wheels aren't quite touching the ground because the airbags shot up after we came out from all the way. There we go. To our next. That's it, 6:26. I've had enough. I'm going home. So I can remember how to turn off the truck. Fast idle off. Air conditioning off. Make sure the lights are on. Engine off. Gotta start a new DVIR. Truck ran well, but we came in at 3:30 this morning. We did 11 container movements. We drove 241 miles. Basically 5 trips out to the Campbell Industrial area. June 2025. All drivers. All in all, pretty good day. I don't know what it is about music though, but music keeps you awake. when you're getting that after lunch, what do you call it? The blahs, when you hit the wall, sort of. But we got a lot of food at home. We made a casserole yesterday. There's some leftover stir-fried chicken. Where's that? Pork chops. I think it's stir-fried pork chops. Chopped it up, made a stir-fry with that. There's a little bit of that zucchini stuff left, some rice, salad. We're not cooking tonight, just leftovers. Get the kitchen, get the refrigerator emptied out. Mileage. This truck has 160,457 miles. May 8th. That is it for today. Hopefully tomorrow we start at 6, but I'm not sure yet. Thanks for watching. Aloha.